So that's very, very good. You're very talented. Let me get this here. Let's do Chopin first.
Okay.
Now, in waltz, it's a dance. Mm-hmm. Right. In three. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That should be, well, put the music up, should be mostly in your mind. And usually it's sort of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Not always, but it's not 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. And so begin. It's like an introduction first. Yeah, that's sort of like an announcement. You know, something is going to happen on stage, and that's sort of the pianist or orchestra is playing these few bars, and then the scene is of a dance. Now, but also follow what the composer wrote. He writes to start soft and make a crescendo to forte. You played all of it exactly the same. Okay, so start. Da-da-da-da-dum, ba-bum. With a flourish, don't you think? Okay, now the dance begins. Okay, play right hand alone. Only right hand. But yeah, but not so serious. It's here in your own mind. People dancing, you know, that kind of scene. Just the right hand. Okay, what you're doing is you're making an accent at the beginning of every bar. You're playing bum ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. So yum ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. I mean, decide where. Ah. That's very good. And that's excellent. The only difference is where you're playing on the yum ba-da-dum, bum ba-da-dum. The first time, it's just a few bars, all piano. The second time, the composer wrote to make a crescendo. Mm-hmm. Don't do it the same way. Okay, start here. No, more. Okay, now a completely different feeling. Dolce, quiet. Okay, now he writes a little accent on the second of every two bars. Da-da-da-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum. So don't do it on the first and third. Yeah, in fact, do right hand alone, might be easy. You're not used to practicing separate hands. You should always practice separate hands in everything. Then you have control of everything. If you do two hands and you have the melody up with your right hand, you're mainly thinking of that, and you're not paying attention. So long as you're not playing wrong notes, you don't even notice what you're doing with the other hand. And to carry it further, if you're playing Bach, not the one you played, but a Bach fugue, let's say, with three voices, practice each voice separately.
Okay.
Yeah. So try right hand alone. But the idea is not to play an accent on the first note. Okay, that's good for practice. Now, this is a quiet waltz. Sing it to yourself. That's already better. Yeah. So play that in mind. Okay, play both hands. Oh yeah, but don't play da 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 da. It's graceful. Now we write forte. Okay. Now and then you're back to. Yeah, but it's like the beginning. Don't forget, no crescendo the first time, but you did not make a crescendo the second time. So play that again. More. Okay, now something new. Yeah, but again you're playing da, bam, da 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 da. But sing it to yourself. I mean, you're not even loudly. I mean, just in your mind. It goes to the fourth bar in this case. Oh. Yeah, but maybe a little quieter at the beginning. A little bit, yeah. Yeah, and also analyze the music, so you plan ahead. You see what's coming now. Fortissimo. That's even more reason that what you played first should be completely the opposite. It was good this time, by the way. Okay, go on. Okay, that's 8-bar phrase. Okay, bam, bam, ba, bam, bam, ba, bam, bam, ba. It goes to here, right? Yeah, just because you have this run in the bass doesn't mean you have to make a big accent on the second bar. Play right hand alone. You don't practice separate hands. You didn't make any mistakes when you played two hands. No, look at the music. No, what's important is, look what's in the middle here. That's what I want to hear. No, this one. This note, what's that? Yeah. But when you played it two hands, it was perfect as far as the notes were concerned. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. Okay, do that. then pianissimo. You played everything forte or mezzo forte, yeah. So right here. Now the same thing, softer, softer.
Okay.
Go on. You can play it again. That's better. Yes, softer, softer, softer. Okay, go on. That's better. Oh, surprise. Right, good. Okay, now look at the left hand. You're playing all the right notes. You don't have a problem with that, actually, when you're playing both hands. But something's going on here. It's not bum, 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 bum. It's bum, 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 bum. No, look, 1, 2, 2. Yeah. Can you play left hand alone? No. So anyway, when you're at home, really practice it as like it's a new piece, but separate hands. But it's strange. Yeah, you play absolutely nothing wrong, no wrong notes when you're playing two hands, and yet with one hand you're not able to do it. Yeah. Anyway, the idea is that this gets louder and louder and louder, and it's not bum bum, it's bum 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 bum. Yeah. Okay, but since it gets louder and louder, you have to begin a little softer. Wouldn't that be logical? Okay, let's do a little Bach. Somebody keeps track of time because I'm not looking at my watch. So yeah, okay. Okay. Now, how do you? It's perfectly good, by the way. But to do things, start here again. Okay. How do you want to? There's no one. Bach, by the way. I mean, there are markings here of forte and piano and crescendo. Bach wrote none of that. So, but you have to do something. So let's say you follow this music, which is logical. Maybe you start a little bit softer in order to make a crescendo. Now do the same with left hand. Good. Okay, that's all very well played. Follow the dynamics given here because they're perfectly logical. Somebody else might write different ones, but in other words, don't play everything the same. So assuming you're doing this, start this, but be able to make a diminuendo. voices in the right hand. Can you play the right hand alone here? Okay, you know, this would be, but you can't do it right now because you didn't prepare for it. There, you have two voices in the right hand, but play only the top voice. A, G. No. Where's the B? Oh, yeah, you're right. B, B, A. No, the G belongs, but look, the staves go down. This belongs to the second voice, right? Like two instruments are playing that. No, A, only A. Yeah. So the top voice is only yam, ba, ra, dum, ra, ram, ba, ram. Yeah. Bam, ba, bum. F sharp, E, A. Da, da. The bottom voice is yum, bum. Well, play the bottom voice. No, not there. It's easy to see because the top have staves going that, and the bottom have staves going that way. So, in effect, if this were played by, but not by piano, you'd have two different instruments playing that. And because you made it sound like one, da 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 da, like that. Okay, so practice that. I mean, you can't automatically do it. It's not so easy. Okay, go on. Yeah, that's a good example. That C sharp has to be held. Bottom. And not da 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 da. This is what you did. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, you see what it is. So so you can apply that to the whole piece. Some of these things, when your hands will be slightly larger, you'll be able to hold this note while you're playing all of this. Yeah. Okay? Okay, thank you. That's very good.